then we got up, had to run the carry to go. This is what's holding the head in, right?
Oh shoot, yeah. Oh, he's there. He's too tall. Maybe.
Maybe. Pretty sure it is.
That pops a little bit too.
Oh no,
It's got a nut on it. What?
Yeah, that's got a nut on the inside. I took that off and didn't need to, so I have to find out in a second.
Oh, is that the?
That little metal grate is. That shit come off.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a safe step walk-in tub.
Yeah.
With SafeStep standard heated
I'll hold
seat
on to
and
this.
new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster, and the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system.
Where did that
10 water
heard it
jets can
fall
help
in here?
increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep. While the
right there.
micro-soothe
Oh, no,
advanced
Yeah, I got the
therapy
screw.
system
It was a nut or
oxygenates
something.
and softens
The
skin.
nut's still there.
SafeStep walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety, so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free, no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive a limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call now.
1-800-677-1133.
Where the hell did you go?
Oh, there you go. Why would you?
It's up underneath that corner.
Human delivers blood pressure support. Clinically researched ingredients.
You know, before you were weird.
Available at your Canopy Hospital.
We're Renewal by Anderson, and we're proud not to be like most companies. We'll replace just one window. Yep, that really terrible one. And believe it or not, replacing just your worst window can really improve your home's comfort and energy efficiency. Here's a one-window customer. Looks great. Another one-window job. Love the black. Renewal by Anderson is the replacement window division of Anderson. And Anderson brand products are #1 in quality and ranked #1 in performance.
Damn.
With us, you're not just buying
Love the
a
black.
We're adding value to your home. And did you know that Renewal by Anderson has replaced windows in nearly 2 million homes
Just
across
getting
the
the
United States?
jumpers.
This is why we
These
will
ones? Oh, you
not
don't-
pressure you
I
to
don't
replace
think
all
I've
your
got a
windows. Give
No,
us
this
your
is the jumper
worst
for the
window
reverb.
now, and give us a
Yeah,
chance to earn your trust. Get started by calling or going online today. 1-800-932-9292.
J.D. Vance will be on his way to Pakistan soon, but it's unclear whether the Iranians will even agree to meet with him. They alone agree to open up the strait.
Quite well for the United States. I think we are not too far away from a deal. We have a Jr. actually wants to develop nuclear weapons. Does anyone believe that we actually have more leverage?
We got this incredible economic leverage on them, which is simply shut down all of their revenue sources.
Well, there is a lot of confusion about what comes next as they get ready for more talks, potentially in Islamabad. This weekend, U.S. Central Command for that state Marines repelled onto an Iranian flag vessel April 19th after guided missile destroyer USS Swan disabled
That's just screwed in.
that ship's propulsion when the commercial
The
ship
catch
failed
and
to
stop.
repeated warnings
That goes to the
from US
reverb
forces
tank.
over a 6-hour period. I mentioned that earlier. If you look at the strait, you can see there are ships moving, not as
Power cord one here.
always. It's not completely closed, but the Iranians have fired on vessels, including one an Iranian
That was from
vessel.
your, that's the
They
lock
came
washer
under
from the
distress,
side
trying to get through.
mounts. Real block off.
That was actually an Indian vessel, but it was confusion and chaos going through the Strait of Hormuz. Let's bring in our panel. Annie Linsky, White House Susan Page, Washington Bureau Chief at USA Today, and Fox News political analyst Scott Benson.
Long
There's
one.
just this confusion about the whole thing. And we don't know at this hour whether these talks are going to happen in Islamabad.
One of the biggest sources for that one, and we were talking about this on the radio earlier, There are reports out there that Pakistani mediators have been trying to diffuse these volcanic eruptions among the Iranian delegation because they're so angry at each other.
Congratulations, not fighting between the two sides, but
Right.
in one side.
Right, infighting on the Iranian side, unclear what we're doing and who we're sending, and let's say,
didn't know that.
God willing, a deal
Picture
could
of
be
that?
struck
Picture of that?
with
Okay,
people
just do that?
striking the
Yeah.
deal.
Yes.
And do they have the authority to actually agree to it or implement it? That's also
What's that?
an
A
exercise.
fucking beer cap
There
stuck
is
to the.
Put that on the video for us.
total chaos, which
Are you
is
videoing?
bad news for them and therefore good news for us, but not necessarily great news.
What'd you do with that?
about imminent war being realistic.
Susan Economist writes it this way: which Iran is America dealing with? The conflicting messages coming out of Iran are a sign of something significant. A power struggle is underway in the Islamic Republic. Iranian delegations in America are usually lean, disciplined, and tightly briefed. The Islamabad one was anything but. Their arguments were so ferocious
That's pretty crazy.
that Pakistani mediators are reported to have spent as much time refereeing among the Iranians as engaging with America. One side is political with words, the other side has guns, and they are using them.
That's right. And, it's true that President Trump wants to make a deal, is ready to make a deal. Some of the Iranians are ready to make a deal, not others. But the problem, I think, is that Trump has this incredible military superiority. They have the leverage because Iran does not need to pay very much attention to the concerns of the Iranian public about this war. But President Trump needs to pay some
Screwing this out of
to
somebody.
the views of Americans, and
But
2/3
China.
of Americans want this war
Good
over. I
Lord.
don't think it was a good idea.
All right, here's the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations.
Anybody who has dealt with the Iranians will tell you it is often 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. They cheated over the years, which is one of the reasons that President Trump withdrew us from the JCPOA. They were hiding sites. They were hiding capabilities. We have to take the perspective that we're not waiting, we're not trusting. We are reducing their capabilities.
Oh yeah.
But this is starting to and then the question is, do we go full blast?
Yeah, it's hard to imagine, and certainly Trump's rhetoric does not suggest that he has the kind of patience for the Iranians stringing the United States along. And to your point, that ceasefire does come to an end. There are a lot of people in Trump's pushing him to, as they say, finish the job, and that could involve additional bombing, certainly. And it is possible that could also involve some amount of boots on the ground if they're really going to push the Iranians for, as Trump calls it, the nuclear dust, and to reopen the strait.
The Chinese president called the Saudi crown prince, saying you need to open the strait. The Saudi crown prince doesn't have control over the Strait of Hormuz, but China's obviously concerned about it. At the same time, this Iranian vessel is boarded. It contains Chinese delivered port things, including chemicals for missiles in Iran.
Which is not necessarily surprising, but provocative. The Chinese are getting squeezed here, as is the Iranian economy, so the Chinese clearly have a real interest in getting some of this cleared up, which might be outside pressure that might help bring us to some sort of conclusion, but again, it's a guessing game.
I guess I'm doing also Commonwealth. We get ready for this. Iran has been. We get ready for this redistricting back and forth. This referendum is.
Do you want fair maps? We want to make sure that our voice is heard. This is our chance to push back and say no to them by saying yes on Tuesday.
Going from a 6-5 map in a purple state to a 10-1 Democrat map is just a political partisanship to an extreme.
It's important to point out that Republicans started this thing in Texas. Democrats have done it other places. Republicans have picked up the ball in Ohio and other places. This one seems like they're pushing around to that too.
Oh, yeah. And there's a policy alert on all sides about this. You think that this is passed in state because there was every statewide office just last November in Virginia. But the legislators are closer, 4 or 5 points. Still would expect it to pass, but they're finding that while Democratic voters say yes, let's fire away. 8 people don't like this. And you look at that map.
Yeah.
It's not like simple common sense, nonpartisan sort of map. So what?
Virginia is
Steve's in there.
place. It's more purple
Yeah, I got
around
something.
Washington, D.C. When Kamala Harris was 46th,
Move this.
backdrop of the thing that 10 Democrats
Boot it.
That is a hard shot for sure. You know, I'm to say I'm really going to be looking for the rural vote here, and I think that can tell you a lot about Trump's strategy. And this is really being used as a test of referendum on his leadership. And so the rural areas of the state, which really will be impacted the most, because they are the ones that are suddenly going to have representation in Washington that comes from the poorer, liberal parts of the state.
and it's a mission like that I thought was great. Look, Democrats look well positioned now, but who knows?
And that's what this is about the Democrats trying to gain 4 seats, but they're marketing it as an exercise in fairness, which is just so insulting given what the map looks like. And the fact that a 6-5 map currently, that's what we now have in Virginia, one of the fairest maps in the country, would go 10-1, arguably the most gerrymandered map in the entire country. One example is Fairfax County, very big, very blue county in Northern Virginia. There will be 5 congressional districts running through that.
They're gonna fuck
5
that up.
Democrats
Big time.
5 different seats.
They're taking all the Republicans and put them in one
and in
district.
Fairfax County.
Yeah, the most western district.
That's jacked up, dude.
Small and special report, another
That's
topic
jacked
around
up.
segment. The CBO
All right, y'all have your own district.
Well, I was
Talk about it.
reading something too, that they're trying to pass something to where regardless of however the state votes, all their electoral colleges will go to whoever wins the popular vote.
Oh, that's not smart.
Well, it possibly could backfire.
Yeah, gotta eat some shit on that one. But none of this stuff is solid, man. You can't lock any of this down. Just be like, yep, that's how it's gonna be forever. That's not how it works. But they keep cheating.
I got staples. We got staples.
Where is Staples?
Right here and right there.
But first, 27 ships. That's how many ships were turned away since the start of that blockade of Iranian ships,
Pine plot.
including one
Pine
ship
ply?
that didn't listen.
Oh, it is ply. It's
ply with
little
it.
cheaters. They said it was pine. My ass.
No, they may be.
Not solid pine. That's what the old ones were solid.
Well, the
pine.
old ones were, because
Nothing to take down, dude.
And now we're just days away from the expiration of that ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran. And tonight, the New York Times is describing the
You can put it straight. It's weird good.
As of this hour, new talks are expected, we guess, in Pakistan. And J.D. Vance is reportedly traveling there soon. But Iran is doing what it always does: stall. A parliament speaker posting on X before the show that the U.S. violated the ceasefire when it started to seize that cargo ship. The speaker warning negotiations with Japan. And the past 2 weeks, we have prepared well, actions began with less as Iran was negotiating from the military to the Ayatollah to the mullahs. They're all over the place, multiple personalities. Our foreign minister wants to continue negotiating.
Pretty naked box.